Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how to make fresh apple cider donuts. A big thank you to Sally's Baking Addiction for the recipe. Check out her blog, link in the description. This video is in collaboration with Lindsay over at Love Them Well, Teach Them Well. Make sure to head on over to her channel, check her out, subscribe, check out the playlist. All of the links will be found in the description box. This collaboration is titled Falling for Fall, All Things Fall. So this collaboration is all about us sharing things that we love to do in the fall, everything fall related. And one of the many things that I enjoy to do in the fall season is baking cakes, cookies, savory dishes, you name it. I just love to bake. Now, as you see me putting all of these ingredients together, do not worry because I am going to place all of the ingredients and directions in the description box, or you can head on over to Sally's Baking Addiction and you can find the recipe there as well. Make sure to check out her blog. Now, this is the first time that I am making these apple cider donuts. I just absolutely love them. One of the ingredients that I have to use in this particular recipe is my apple cider recipe, which I am going to put in the iCards here. Make sure to check it out. It is so delicious. I just love it. Now, the only thing that I will say about this particular recipe and making the apple cider donuts is a little bit of the sugar intake. So you can adjust those, the sugar amounts as much or as little as you want. I would even think of using a sugar alternative, but I followed the recipe down to the T and they were just absolutely delicious. Okay, delicious, dangerous, but delicious. Easy to make, easy to follow. Another tip is if you do not have a donut pan like the one that you see here in this video, you can use your muffin pan and make some apple cider muffins. I mean, who doesn't like a good muffin, right? I also use buttermilk. You can use regular milk. That will work as well. And then also the ingredient that you see, the apple spice. If you do not have apple spice in hand, or if you can't find it in your stores, you can make your own apple spice simply by mixing together some cinnamon, cardamom, and nutmeg. Okay, and that is what makes up the apple spice, and you can use that mixture for making apple pie as well. And so here I am just putting in the mixture to the dry ingredients, and now that consists of the apple cider, the apple spice, the eggs, vanilla, all of the wet ingredients, and then you're just gonna whisk this together. This recipe is really simple to make. It's gonna have your kitchen smelling so good. Okay, and there goes my apple cider. I'm so proud of myself. I made that. Ever since we moved into the new house, I mean, I've always loved to cook, but even more now that I'm in my own home and I can make my, anything that I want using all of the appliances that I want. And not that I couldn't do that before, but honestly, the last 2 years in the last apartment that we had, I mean, I hate to say that I was unhappy because I still have to be grateful because the Lord always saw us through. But I was really at that point that I just wanted to have my own house, and praise God, that day finally came. And so here I am baking away because it's one of my favorite things to do for the fall. So once you mix all of the ingredients together, you are going to want to either use a piping bag, but because this bowl already has like a little spout for me to pour out the batter, that is exactly how I'm going to just put the batter into the donut mold. You are going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you're also going to want to spray your donut pan with a non-stick cooking spray. Okay, once you finish putting all of the batter into the donut mold, you are going to want to bake this for about 10 to 11 minutes, or until the edges and tops are lightly browned. Okay, and the way to test this, of course, just poke your finger into the top of the donut, but be careful not to burn yourself. All right, if the donut bounces back, guess what? They're done, y'all. That's right. And you're just going to let them cool off for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to transfer them to a wire rack. Okay, and you're going to see all of that happen here as the video continues to progress. And that is when you are going to want to re-grease your pan and bake any of the remaining batter. You're also going to want to coat your donuts with some of the topping. And for you to make the topping, you're going to combine the granulated sugar. And you're going to see me do that later with some cinnamon and apple spice. And you're going to mix that together in a medium bowl. And then once the donuts are cool enough to handle, you're going to dunk both sides of each of the donuts into the melted butter. And you're going to generously, coat the donuts with the apple spice topping. All right, the donuts are best to be served immediately. Okay, immediately. Any leftovers, you're gonna want to keep them well covered tightly at room temperature for about 2 days, or in the refrigerator about 5 days. Okay, so here's the part where I'm making the topping. Also, if you want to make these ahead, you can freeze the donuts, coated or not coated, in the toppings for about 2 months in the freezer. Okay, when you're ready to serve them, all you have to do is thaw them overnight in the refrigerator and warm them up to your liking in the microwave or the oven. And that's it. That's all it takes. And so now enjoy the rest of this video, and then I will show you the second thing that I love to do throughout the fall season. Y'all, look at those donuts. They look absolutely delicious. They are so beautiful. I cannot believe that I made these. I can't wait to try them. You have to try out this recipe, y'all. I am telling you that baking during the fall season is one of the best things to do. And here is the finished product. Look how delicious they look, and they taste just as good as they look, y'all. By the way, this plate came in handy. I got it from Joann's. Make sure to check out that haul. All right, moving on to my second thing that I love to do for fall is decorating. I love to decorate my home. I love to do DIYs and crafts, repurpose items, anything that is going to help me to get the look that I want for my house. And so here I have 3 plates that I got at the Dollar Tree. Look at how awesome they are. Fall themed. They have the buffalo plaid that goes well with my kitchen decor. I also picked up some of this rope at the Dollar Tree as well, and I am going to use the zip ties to kind of like just secure the rope, as well as E600 and my glue gun to hot glue the plates onto the rope. I am going to make a wall decor. Very simple, easy to make, and another way that you can use these plates to bring life into your kitchen. So I am constantly changing things up in my kitchen because During the springtime, I had the bee and yellow theme in my kitchen, so I'm changing everything to the buffalo plaid and black and white, adding some fall colors in there, the oranges, the reds, some of the yellow, a little bit of green. So I'm making the kitchen look very fall-like, and I just enjoy doing this. There was one time that I was afraid to do any type of crafting because I felt, that was out of my comfort zone. You give me a pot, a pan, the plates, I can decorate a plate for you real quick with some food. But when it comes to decor, and just crafting, it's a challenge for me. And so ever since that we brought the home and I'm in charge of decorating the house, right? I just found a new passion, and I am no longer afraid to mix and match and play with colors and, just getting out of my comfort zone. So that is why I enjoy it. This is a new tradition for me to do this now in my home. So for every season, I am having a new theme to, add some color and add some ambiance into my house. And so this is why I decided to go ahead and use these plates as wall decor, and it turned out really nice. Don't be afraid to try something new. And the glue really does hold it up really well. That's why I use both the E600 because it takes longer to dry. And so I also use the glue gun just for added adhesive so that the plates won't fall or anything like that. So yeah, here I am. I'm still making sure that everything is nice and secure. And I am going to use this as a wall decor for my coffee bar area. Check it out. Take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be in the know whenever I upload a new video. Also, be sure to check out Lindsay's channel, Love Them Well, Teach Them Well. Check out the playlist as well as Sally's Baking Addictions blog. And there you go. Look at this. I just love fall decor. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for hosting this collaboration where we can all share the things that we love to do most in the fall. Until next time, guys. Bye.